today we're in Bukit Panjang and we're checking out a rarely available 3-room flat right over there. High floor, renovated condition, and within 5 minutes to the Pending LRT, which is just over there. So without further ado, let's go check it out. Let's talk a little bit about where we're at. So this is block 131 Cashew Road. Just in front of us is actually Petir Road. So this block of flats was developed in 1988. So that puts the remaining lease about 64 years. So in total about 12 floors. We're on the 9th floor, so pretty high up here. 3 and 4 room types that are found over here. Let's move on to the floor plan analysis. So let's bring up the floor plan over here. So this is a 3-room size at 785 square feet, 2 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms, a longish living and dining as well as the kitchen. Quite a typical layout for a 3-room flat. So moving on to the interior, so what you see here is the longish living and dining like I mentioned earlier. We only have a small little dining table over here, but later I'll show you how we can kind of do different configurations or different layouts for the dining room. But if let's say you imagine this whole place to be your living area, it's actually quite a long place for you to put in quite a big sofa as well as a feature wall over here. So currently what you have right here is just cabinets, but if you want to explore, having a bigger feature wall with plenty of cabinet space and storage space for your stuff, I think this is something that's doable. At the end of the living room is where you have your windows, and the windows will actually show you where the Pending LRT is. It's actually just right opposite, so it's quite a short walk. Within 5 minutes you'll actually get there if you need to take the public transport. So I think quite a sizable space, for someone who maybe just a single individual who's looking to buy over a unit, or maybe someone who's also looking to right size, maybe an elderly couple. So as you can see over here, there's already a mirror that the previous owners have installed. So this really helps to make the space feel a bit more open, a bit bigger. So I think even if you put in a long sofa set here, there's still quite a bit of space what you can explore, putting in an office table, maybe like a study area, maybe just a little lounge area for you to sit back. Maybe before we go into the kitchen, let's talk a little bit about the location analysis. So block 131 sits at the quieter south end, away from the HDB cluster at Bukit Panjang. We're closer to the condos and landed estates. Plenty of amenities around. So like I said, Pending LRT station is less than 5 minutes walk away. That's 2 LRT stops to Bukit Panjang MRT, and that's where you'll also find the Bukit Panjang Integrated Transport Hub, your malls like Junction 10, Hillion Mall, Bukit Panjang Plaza, and just across as well is 2 food centres side by side. And you've got the Bukit Panjang Hawker Centre and Market, as well as the Kim Sang Ling Food Centre. So this was newly renovated last year and a favourite rest stop for those who are walking the nature park. So speaking about nature parks, we've got the Bukit Panjang Park, the Zhenghua Nature Park, the Chestnut Nature Park. All these are connected by the Gansa Trail and the Central Catchment Park connector. So in terms of community club, we also have the Senja Cashew Community Club or the Bukit Panjang CC that is right at the Pending LRT. Groceries wise, up ahead at Bukit LRT, you've got Giant Express. We've also got FairPrice and Sheng Siong at malls that are close to the Bukit Panjang MRT. So for parents, schools within 1 km, you've got Beacon Primary School, Bukit Panjang Primary School, CHIJ Our Lady Queen of Peace, and Zhenghua Primary School. So moving on to the kitchen, but right before I show you the kitchen, there's this little space here that is now the storeroom. Just now when I was mentioning about how you can use the space flexibility for dining space. So for example, if you want to use the entire living space just for your sofa and your TV, what you can do, you can knock this wall here and create this space to be your dining alcove. I think if you built in like a floor-to-ceiling cabinets and maybe a dining chair, you can actually fit in at least a 6 to 8 seater. I think this is something that is definitely doable. So you can build in a dining table over here that looks towards the rest of the kitchen. So at least you keep the front space of the house for your living space. Go further into the kitchen. So you see here that the owners have already done their counter space here on both sides of the kitchen. Even like a really big enough space for a big fridge and maybe just shelves at here. So I think if let's say you are someone who loves to cook, someone who needs a lot of storage space, I think this is something that will probably be good for you. Gas stove and a sink, and as you go deeper into the kitchen, you realize it's actually really quite long. So maybe if you're not someone who does a lot of cooking, so what can you do with this space? If let's say for example you want to create this space to be a laundry area because you do have your drying rack on top, I think you can shorten this to maybe to a place for you to fold your clothes or do your washing. There is a space here for a washing machine already. So at the end of the kitchen is where you've got your common bath. Quite renovated, quite clean, so I think this is something that you don't have to spend a lot of renovation money on. So before I show you the rest of the bedrooms, let's talk a little bit about the numbers. cluster of flats here, generally older, with most flats built in the late 1980s. Most of these flats offer executive 5-room or 4-room flats. As such, 3-room flats here are in short supply. If we look at what's available now, 11 listings in the Bukit Panjang area, asking ranging from 400,000 to 558,000. This comprises of both renovated and original condition units of various floor levels. If you go further north, there are clusters built in 2015 and later, and these are already asking from 460k and above. So for example, the cluster at Cashew Road, built in 2015, the asking generally start from the higher end of 500,000. There are more 3-room options in the Bukit Batok and Bukit Gombak area, asking from 385,000, but renovated options are few as well, with most asking in the 400k range, but may differ in proximity to MRT. So in comparison, our unit here ticks all 3 boxes. We are renovated, high floor, as well as within close proximity to the Pending LRT, and we're only asking 438,000. So let's check out the first common room. So if you come in here, you'll see that flooring all has been done. So actually you see throughout the home, all the flooring has been changed to vinyl. So I think this is a little bit more sustainable and more durable. You can see that the furnitures here are all not built in. So that what that means for you is that when you move in, you don't have to do a lot of hacking, and you can kind of do what kind of cabinetry that you like. So here you can see already there is 5 panels of wardrobe space. So that kind of gives you an idea of how long the room is. If let's say you want to orientate your bed to face this way, and then maybe you can put built-in cabinets over here, I think you can definitely fit in king size over here, and you still got a lot of walking space. So before I show you the master bedroom, let's talk a little bit about how you could afford this property. If you're a single individual looking to purchase this unit, here's how the numbers will look like. So the asking is at 438,000. If you take a HDB loan of 80%, your down payment is actually 87,600, with your monthly mortgage at about 1,589. So if you're a single looking to purchase this unit, you may be eligible for CPF housing grant of 40,000, the enhanced housing grant of up to 40,000, and the proximity housing grant of 15,000 if you're living with parents, or 10,000 if you're living near parents within 4 km. Let's now have a look at the master bedroom. Actually also not built in, so if you remove this, it's still quite a bit of walkway space. And if you go into the master bedroom, quite similar size, I would say, to the common bedroom. So cabinets here, wardrobe, all been built in, so this is the only difference to the common bedroom. So this 4-panel bed wise, you can put it here, and you've got windows at the side as well for the ventilation, and an ensuite bathroom. So bathroom wise also have been renovated, so you can see here they've got quite nice use of tiles, and yeah, quite a good size, I would say, for a 3-room flat. Thank you for staying to the end of this home tour. If you're in the market for a 3-room flat that is renovated, so you don't have to spend too much on renovation, good location, good space, I think this is something that you can consider. So if you're a single individual looking to purchase your first home, or maybe you're an elderly couple looking to right size from a bigger unit to the smaller unit, I think this is something that you can definitely work with. So if you're keen to have a physical viewing, our listing manager's details are just down below, so do feel free to contact us over there. We're also on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok, so remember to like and subscribe. Signing off, I'm Nicole, bleubricks by PropertyLimBrothers, always happy to show you the place. So sorry. So thank you to thank you. So suddenly I was like, sorry, I forgot what I wanted to say.